sorry for that. Looking for a name. Yeah. You have to do it real fast and you have to make a new character. Looking for a romulan name. Excuse me. Mama. 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 M-E. Mama. Mama. M-E. Mama. Yeah. 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 Let's do this. That's it. You're out of your annual. Out of your PC. Yeah. Let's do this. This is taxable hunter. This is taxable opening. Because the territory goodman event is active, you may now skip tutorial with a new Roman Republic character. Remember that you must create a data with Tesseract can see for now during the event. You'll be eligible for a territory good rebirth. I'll, I'll, I'll direct to play tutorial and make it that.
What we knew is gone. Our home, our lives, all that we were, dust. Blasted across empty, heartless skies. But we live. Our legacy lives within every ship we fly, upon every world we touch, in our hearts, in yours. There will be challenge, You will know fear, but you will overcome. You will survive and answer vengeance with blood. You will do as you must. Rule cannot be handed to the faithless. Our legacy cannot be lost to villains. Bury the past to face the future. In enemies, find allies. There is no price we have not paid, no loss we have not felt. Our dead world, our long suffering, these are not ends. We are not ended. For your crew, for your people, for this new home, we must face all doubt. We must break the strong who would destroy us and overcome the impossible. We must fight against any and all. We must, we will, for we are Romulan!
This is the point we have pinpointed in your timeline, sir. This is when you go back and give yourself this. You will know what to say. You've already heard yourself say it. Even if it is not exactly right, the time stream will work it out. Just make sure that you give yourself this. It is our best hope for the future of the galaxy. You will return to this exact point in time as soon as you have done what you need to do. The galaxy still needs you, Admiral. Ready?
Ready? Let's do it.
The youngest of our kind rely on stories to know what our people were like before. Strong, secretive, warlike. We were feared. We were powerful. Then, everything changed. 22 years ago, the star of the Hobus system went supernova. The resulting explosion traveled through subspace to hit Romulus and Remus, our homeworlds. No one could have predicted that would happen, and no one could have stopped it. Millions died. Those who survived were scattered across dozens of worlds. One day we were citizens of one of the greatest powers of the galaxy, and the next, we were just trying to survive. Every day was a struggle if you weren't part of the militant and oppressive Tal Shiar, or ruling everything from on high like Empress Sela. For ordinary Romulans, military victories don't mean much when you're hungry. Life goes on. The Klingons and Starfleet are at one another's throats. The battles light years away don't affect us much. The Tal Shiar are the more immediate threat. They're rebuilding the Empire by force, and pressing anyone they think can help into service. But even they don't seem to know we're here. We've put down roots and found friends. Today we'll celebrate what we've created. With hard work and some good fortune, true Romulans will once again rise to be a power in the galaxy. The first step on that path begins here.
Don't take off. This is Successful Hunter. Recording a video in startrek on the ps4.
The left
That's
stick
very good.
controls your player movement. The right stick controls your camera. People you can interact with have icons above their heads. Press the X button to talk with them.
Thanks. This is Successful Hunter. Recording a video in startrek on the ps4. That's a recruit engineer of that a recruit Roman Republic This is Dr. Bull Hunter recording a video playing Star Trek on the ps4 that the recruit Roman Republic engineer officer. Making a new Teta recruit Roman Republic engineer officer. Tired part 1. Let's get on it and let's rock it. Let's talk together.
There you are. The security chief was looking for you earlier. She said there's trouble at the vineyard. Avrak's been filing reports all night about Kellids chewing at the vines. He's really worked up.
Carrots in their plans that doesn't
Something
sound
must
right.
have annoyed them. It's not typical Kellid behavior. With the big celebration tonight, I think everyone's a little overexcited. Even the bugs. You should listen to one of Avrak's messages before you head out there.
I will look into
Interactable
it.
items have a glow around them. Walk up and press the X button to interact with the console.
Please tell me you'll help me. Kellids are in the vineyard chewing through the irrigation pipes, and everyone says they're too busy getting ready for the big party to come and do something about it. There won't be any party if everyone's knee-deep in water by nightfall. Get over here and help me fix this. When
Listen
are
to
you
the
coming
second
over
message.
here? This is getting ridiculous. Nobody appreciates me around here. No one. They think these crops just grow without any help from anyone. Tending these vines is a lot of work. No one says thank you. No one pats me in the back. They just keep asking for more. Johnny, look, just get over here and take care of the Kellids, all right? And maybe say thank you for all the work I do to keep these vineyards in shape.
Listen to
Me
the
again.
message.
Ignore the other message I sent. Lost my temper. Sorry. Maybe that's why you're not here yet. I really could use your help, though. These Kellids are chewing through everything, and they won't stop. No one here is even trying to help. And just keep bouncing me to other people. First to Tovar, then to Navala, then to you. Well, what's next? Should I ask one of the kids? Just please come here soon. Thanks.
So from Gap, we are going to help Avrak.
If the Kellids are chewing up the vineyard, you should probably grab a pistol, just in case. I'd join you, but the chief has me looking into some odd comm chatter we picked up yesterday. We'll have to catch up later.
I will see you later.
Your mini-map
Yeah.
shows you where your objectives are. An arrow will appear on the mini-map if you are far away from your objective.
I hate that happen. Let's get this driver. Grab a pistol.
Your plasma beam pistol has been automatically equipped. You can practice on the nearby triangle press the R2 and to attack.
It's a whole bunch of that fire.
To sprint, press and hold the left stick while moving.
Oh. Martin is Madrid. Acquiescence. Peter Hawk. Okay. It's better back. Export to well, how much attack? This one. This
ready for the big festival? Working hard? Or maybe you have time to listen to a story or two? Hmm?
I'm investigating an issue with Phyllis at
Alric,
Alvaraka.
you're in for a fun day. I'm glad I don't have to deal with him. Anyway, do you want to hear any stories?
Tell me about our people after our
The
battle.
destruction of Romulus was a terrible thing. We lost our home and our loved ones. We lost our soul. The people who survived were scattered and leaderless. Survival was a daily struggle. There were some fights for control before Empress Sela took over, but I never paid much attention. That Taurus woman was never going to get far. Now, Sela and the Tal Shiar are attempting to rebuild the strength of the Romulan Star Empire, but they do so with fear and oppression. Steer clear of them if you can. People like us should just try to stay out of the Tal Shiar's way. Life is more important than politics or power. There are a lot of Romulans who just wander from planet to planet because there's no place to call home anymore. We're lucky to have Viranat. This is a good place. A place to put down roots. Without that, we're just dust, scattered by the winds of fate. Do you want to hear another story?
Tell me about the ones on the
Viranat was a colony world. It used to be a big agricultural planet, growing food for the Empire. After Romulus was destroyed, thousands upon thousands of people flooded the planet. The old cities couldn't hold them all, and they were scared. They started fighting amongst themselves. One night, the cities burned. Most of the survivors left. A few hung on, scrapping old ships and using them as building materials. That's how the Maori found them, about 10 years ago. The Maori was the commander of an old warbird. Navala was his first officer, and Devex the chief engineer. They were wandering the sector, trying to find a new home. When they found Viranat, they decided to stay. Devex kept the old warbird functional, and he used it to make supply runs and bring back other Romulans who needed a home. Navala put herself in charge of security, and the Maori. He runs the whole colony now. Devex met Tovan Kev in a mining colony a few years back. I think it was 4 years ago. But then again, I didn't come here until 2 years ago, so this is not just information I've heard about secondhand. I actually have a question for you, if you don't want to hear another story first.
What
When
is
did
it?
you arrive here? I know we only have a few hundred people living here, but so many come and go that it's hard to keep track. I'm recording the stories of all the people that live here, you see. And I would love to start yours off with your arrival. Who knows? It could be something that becomes historical in a few years.
I was part of your group.
One of the few that saw the Maori as a captain. We should definitely talk more about this over drinks tonight. I think I've kept you for too long. See you later.
I will see you later. I support the next time. We'll go and talk to
Finally.
Dr.
Which message? Oh, never mind that. It's chaos here. I need some help. Normally we collect nectar from the local Keladin sites. Something has driven them into a frenzy. They're chewing on our irrigation system and flooding the vineyard.
I will start repairing the
Excellent.
pipe.
Excellent. The broken pipes are obvious. They're the ones spraying water everywhere. Kellet shouldn't give you too much trouble. A few bursts from your pistol will take care of them.
I will handle it. Ah.
Interactions can be interrupted by movement or combat.
If God, that's still not time. Just rule. If you like my content, please subscribe and touch the like button. In 3, 2, 1. Thanks, bye. Remember.
Well, the flooding has stopped, but if those Kellets come back, they'll just break the pipes again. Something's making the insects go crazy. With bugs this size, that's a real problem. And Avala might be able to help. She's goofing off again. She knows all about Kellets. She's normally down by the greenhouse this time of day. Tell her to stop being lazy and keep these critters contained.
I will find out what not if not
Good idea. Talk to Navala.
I bet she's just lounging around right now, not even thinking about all the damage being done to my vineyard. No one around here wants to put in a good day's work. Well, except for you.
But I will get to it. Okay. Stop doing that.
Just in time.
Talk to me,
Did you talk with Avrak? He said that I'm what? Lazy? That I've been... Ugh! He's just trying to make me look bad so he can get a promotion. Oh, that's so old-fashioned. Let me tell you what's actually happening.
Continue.
Kellens are going crazy. I've been working all day to keep them out of the residential areas. This aggressive behavior is new, and we need to figure out what's causing it. That means gathering samples from some of these creatures.
I will see what I can find.
An item is dropped for you. Move near the item and it will be automatically added to your inventory.
This metal has some kind of fungus growing on it that's similar to the spores we found on some of the Kellid carapaces. It might explain their behavior, but How are they getting infected in the first place? Also, the flying Kelids have never come out of the cavern before. This is so strange.
Something must be happening in the cavern.
You're right.
I will take it
The
up.
source of the infection could be somewhere inside the cavern. Head over there and see if you can find out what's aggravating the nest. And be careful.
I will be careful. Ah! Son of a bitch! Bah!
Enemies have a chance to drop items.
Bah! Eat. Wait. Eat. Ah! On. Somebody killed. Ah. Thank you for this narration.
A strange machine and some weird drone things? That is troubling. Someone's been in there. We'll have to let the Maori know about this. It's good you disabled the device, though. Maybe now the Kelids will calm down. I took a look at
Good.
those biological samples while you were gone, but I can't do much more than a basic tricorder scan. It's just not my area. Devex might be able to help. He was an engineer in the Romulan military before the homeworld was destroyed. Now he's helping us with our water supply and anything else that takes more specialized knowledge. You should talk to him.
Okay. Our doctor nearby. That. Gone on. This doctor that. You can
What do you need with an old space hound like me?
do effect your free camera.
I have an idea of what this might be. Maybe. I saw something like this once before, when I was out beyond the Eridon Belt. We responded to a distress call from a mining outpost. When we got there, all the people were just gone, vanished without a trace. The only things we found were a strange beacon and some odd spore samples. These look very similar.
And where are you? Your equipment to analyze
Of
the
course.
matter?
Go forth and analyze. My equipment is all yours to use.
Thanks. I will let you know
Some
what
missions in
happens.
Star Trek Online will change based on your career track: engineering, science, or tactical.
I've only seen fungal biotech like this once before. Remember that mining station that I mentioned? Before we arrived, they reported several disappearances. Some thought it was paranoia, but we had reports that said intruders would beam in right through the colony's magnetic shield, right into someone's quarters, sedate them, and then vanish without a trace. We didn't know what to believe, but I don't think those miners were paranoid. Something did happen to them, and it could happen again.
You thought it was created
That's what
with a
my
system.
commander believed. We found a beacon with almost the same configuration as the one you found. We weren't able to get much from it before we shut it down. But the one thing we learned is that the beacon was made by a race that called themselves the Elachi.
Yachis.
We stayed in orbit for a few days, but the Elachi never came back. That's good news for us, seeing that you disabled the beacon you found in the caverns.
What do we do now? Where are you?
That's right.
What we found?
He's the man in charge, so he needs to know. I'd be surprised if he doesn't want to send someone down there to analyze that beacon. Could be these Elachi were interested in our colony for some reason. Lucky for us, you were there to put a stop to whatever they were trying to do.
Jolan True. I heard Avrak yelling all the way over here. I'm sorry you had to deal with his problems on our day of celebration.
That's fine, but we have to wake up on
That does sound very mysterious. However, you seem to have taken care of the immediate problem, disabling this beacon and dispatching the drones. You have my thanks.
It was my honor.
I'll assign some engineers to examine the device and set up surveillance on the cave as soon as possible. If what Devek says is true, I don't want that beacon turned on again. Now that's settled, why don't you try to relax for a while? Enjoy the festival. We'll talk again tomorrow after the engineers have finished their analysis of the device.
I will do that, thank you.
Hold the X button to bring up your Captain Commands menu and contact Toron Kev.
I'm just finishing up too. I'm going to head back to the restaurant. Meet me for a drink when you're done.
Or
Hey
we
there.
take it.
Long day? I can't believe how far this colony has come. Just look at how much we can accomplish without being ruled by the Tal Shiar. Word is, someone named Tatan is trying to fight them, but me, I'm content with what we have here. Let's go enjoy the festival.
how it becomes. I know this is going to be hard to believe, Grandma, but I have traveled back in time to visit you because what happens here on is not waiting to last forever. I guess this makes some kind of sense, so I am just going to go with it. What do you want to What do you want to tell me? Let's get down to business. There is a war coming. Our ancient ruins known as the Aquarians once could use a grassroots, including this one. They had the power of God's technology far beyond what anyone else had. It took all the Aquarians' enemies to racing up against them as one to defeat them. Thought they were extinct. Now we know we were wrong, and they have returned to take back everything at once. There, there's That's where you come in. Rami, what is question? You are a hero to Roman, and your are excellent, but more important, you have an opportunity to gather an intelligence on the Argons, the, the capa- capabilities, and the possible plans throughout our career. You, you will benefit from knowledge. I will give you when the war with the Argons come, the currency to we have an important chance. Thanks to what you have learned. That's why I have come back, so I will know what to do. Tell me everything I need to know. I can't just stop everything on you at once. That could cause a paradox. You will still need to locate it, all this information yourself. I will help you guide you. Tell me how. Take this is a tesseract communication device. This allows me one way to communicate from the future to there will be updates to this device as you proceed your career. Check it out. I, I think I have taken up as much of your time as I can. It must not be not stressful. Thank you.
You are now a Delta recruit. You have a unique trait that gives bonus dilithium ore to you and your teammates.
For the best of
Friends and neighbors, welcome to the tapping. The Kellet nectar has been harvested, the ale is brewed, and we can finally taste the fruits of our labors. And like this fine vintage, our colony has taken time and effort to develop. Since the loss of the homeworld 22 years ago, we have known fear, hunger, and pain. We have struggled, We have overcome every difficulty. We have mourned those who are no longer with us, and we have welcomed new friends into our home. And now we celebrate. The trials are behind us. Virinat is prosperous and growing. We will face new challenges in the future, but we will face them together.
Get up. What is that?
We're under attack. I don't know who or why, but people are being rounded up and we have to do something. I'll help Vex get the shuttles ready. You should find Navala and Borean to help organize the militia. Get as many civilians to safety as you can. After that, we stop whoever or whatever is attacking our home.
Oh, that's open. Wow. What's open?
Come in! Are you alright? What's happening over there? Did you find Borean?
It's the lead. He gone.
I'm
Where
at
are
the
you?
shipyard with Vex, and we're prepping the shuttles for evacuation. I don't know what's going on here, but we need to get people out while we can. If you can get a rifle, you can fight your way out. Can you make it?
I will make it. Just get the shuttle ready. However.
It's the Tal Shiar. We need to call for help. I don't know who'll answer, but we have to do something. I tried to send a distress signal, but they damaged the transceiver. We still have a chance, though. You need to deal with some of the Tal Shiar, and then get a replacement battery.
I'm on it.
Press the triangle button to switch between your two equipped weapons.
Back. Ah.
They just keep coming. Get a battery from the marketplace. We need to send out a distress signal.
Here. Conductor. Back. Back.
Making damage detected.
Okay. Are you here? Back.
Be careful in the
Back.
market. It's completely overrun.
Yeah, I know. Back. Yeah. Let's get back. Yes. Back. Back. Oh man, that's the thing. Yeah. Back. Here. See what that back piece? That's mine.
This is Cap. Do you have the batteries?
Yes, get.
You just need to repair the device and send the signal.
Alright, on my way. Wow. Yes, this time. This is the dark signal.
Signal is strong. Get to the shipyard. We're getting out of here.
On my way. So back. So thank you. Bye. So back
Shuttle's
here.
ready. I got as many people aboard as will fit. We have to go.
Congratulations, citizen.
Okay. Oh, this chapter.
Citizen.
They're not attacking. The Vex showed me how to fly his warbird. We're almost there. What do you need to know? What do you need to know? Navigation is online, but we need some components to get our weapons and warp drive operational. We'll need both if we want to have any hope of fighting the Tal Shiar.
I will scan the whole ship around here for what we need.
Press up to increase your ship's speed. Press down to decrease your ship's speed.
Navigation is online, but we need some components to get our weapon warp drive operational. We'll need both if we want to have any hope of fighting the Tal Shiar. This'll do nicely. We just need a little more salvage.
Use the left stick to pitch downward or upward, as well as to turn left or right.
This'll do nicely. We just need a little more salvage.
Use the left stick to pitch downward or upward, as well as to turn left or right.
Weapons are online. Let's test them out on some of these derelict ships nearby. They're not...
You
Let's
must
do
be
that.
within 10 kilometers of an enemy to attack it.
Weapons are online. Let's test them out on some of these derelict ships nearby. reinforce the hull of this old warbird.
An item has dropped for you. Move towards the item to automatically loot it.
Yes, I know that. Thanks.
An item has dropped for you. Move towards the item.
3 more of these should get this hull good to go. Rex, I'm happy to see this old warbird get some use. I think it's safe to say weapons are fully online.
That's worked perfect. So fast.
Time to take out the Tall Shiar satellites dead ahead.
Use your plasma beam to weaken shielded targets.
Great. All systems...
Not yet perfect. I want more activity.
Shield has failed.
Not going to do it so fast. So fast.
What do you need to know? Great. All systems are go and full impulse is back online. I'm picking up a distress signal nearby. It must be people from the colony. More colonists managed to escape the surface.
Let's go and see
Distress
the
signal is
planet.
close. Searching. There! We have to help them!
Out of impasse.
Hold the up
Let's
button
get
to
ready.
activate and deactivate full impulse.
Turn off full impulse. There's a Tall Shiar drone dead ahead.
Back. Let's go now. Let's go and back here. Back.
I'm back on the bridge. Just give me the order, and I'll get started. The scanners are picking up more colonists in Tall Shiar nearby. We have to rescue our friends.
Good to have you on the bridge.
Press the circle button to activate high-yield torpedo.
Back. Yes, fire. Back. Fire torpedo. Fire torpedo. Thank you. You're welcome. get the next one. Yeah. Back.
Target shield failed.
Back. And then fire. Back. Rồi đi destroy my planet. Rồi làm thế. Rồi destroy it. Back. Back. Back there. Back. Oh, they're back.
I think it...
It's a packet. Boy. I cut it off.
There aren't any colonists here. Just this strange ship. I've never seen anything like this in my life. It's gigantic. Engineering reports that the ship has scanned us, but they're not responding to my hails. What should we do?
We will scan them. We need to know who
Just this strange...
or what they are.
Never seen anything like this in my life. It's gigantic. Engineering reports that the ship has scanned us, but they're not responding to my hails. What should we do?
I'm back on your page. I have art our account overview. Your two pages just give me over there. I will get that is scanning a pic of the colony and the task and the value after it. Don't forget, I think it's safe to see we are fully authorized. Getting an alert, there are another detectors coming from one of the colonies at the sea. We can put a short reach rope to try to get them. Do you want to go now? Or stay here and report any other incoming through? It looks like they will be coming in to us too. So thank you. Yeah, there are any planets in just spaceship. I have never seen anything like this. My lab it is a planet energy report reports that ship has gone westward, but they are not responding to our hits westward. Let's go. Expand the ship.
They've done something to the ship. Nothing is responding. I can't even warp us out of here. I think I might be able to get a comm channel up to hail them. What do you want me to do?
Commander can ask them what they want with
We're getting a
our
reply.
ship.
They seem to be rearranging our words and sending them back.
Listen.
I'm picking up
Okay.
another ship. This one is Tal Shiar. It's decloaking.
Get ready for impact.
So the Ilachi were right. A handful of pitiful Romulan refugees managed to escape. When will you colonists learn that no matter how far you run, you cannot escape your obligations? Allow me to
Continue.
introduce myself. I am Colonel Hakiv of the Tal Shiar. On behalf of the Romulan Star Empire, I hereby lay claim to this colony and all of its inhabitants. Surrender now, and I will ensure that you serve us in the way you are most suited.
Never we will back you with our
Fire
last
weapons
breath.
at will.
This is Tamer of the Romulan Republic. Tal Shiar stand down immediately.
Back.
Tamer! How fortunate! I can destroy both of you!
Back to the destroyer. Back. Back to something.
Press the L3 button to redistribute your power amongst your shield face shields to balance out your shield strengths by diverting power away from your stronger shields.
So the insect has managed to sting me. You think you won? This is not the end. Even now, more of my ships are on their way. And the next time, you won't have anyone to protect you.
Don't cross my path, I can have it.
I am Tamer, commander of the Romulan Republic. We picked up your distress signal while on a mission in a nearby system. I would say we arrived just in time given your ship's condition. Who are you? And what happened here? I am truly sorry. This is not the first time I've heard a story like this, and I fear it will not be the last. And these Ilachi creatures, they are troubling. We need to know more about them and why they're working with a snake like Hakim. As I said, I'm with the Romulan Republic. You may have heard of us. We are not the terrorists the Tal Shiar make us out to be. With our leader, Datan, we are working to gather survivors of the destruction and fight the tyranny of the Tal Shiar. We have a flotilla nearby. If you're interested, we would welcome you and your friends to join us there. I
I will help
appreciate
you.
your willingness to do what's right. I'm transmitting the coordinates of our flotilla to your ship now. When you arrive, we can repair your vessel and work out our next move. thank you again. I'll make sure you won't regret your decision.
It's my honor to assist in
I
your
don't know how I
quest.
feel about this, but I guess siding with Tamer is better than risking death on our own. And he did help us out with the Tal Shiar. The coordinates are loaded up whenever you're ready to go. I think the colonists we rescued are eager to get someplace safe.
Warp us to the frontier. Continue after this.
Greetings. I am Sub-Commander Nadell, assistant to Commander Tamer. Please follow me to the Commander's quarters. There is much to discuss. Commander, our guests have arrived.
Excellent. I'll get them up to speed. There is much to do.
I'll be glad to show one of you around while the other stays and talks with Tamer.
I'll take the tour, and then meet you back on the ship when you're ready.
Let's do this. Let's roll. Let's roll. Let's continue. Let's talk them.
Greetings.
Talk to
I
them.
hope all is going well with you.
I'm here
Good
to
to
join
see
the
you
fleet.
and Tovankev made it to the flotilla of the new Romulan Republic. To be brief, we are a group that was founded by Titan to combat the tyranny of Empress Sela and her Tal Shiar. Our goal is to unify the shattered Romulan people under a new democracy instead of Sela's tyrannical rule. There is much to do, however. I can answer any questions you may have.
I'm fine. What
What's
next?
next is that you receive our uniform and get a tour of the flotilla. After that, you'll receive your first assignment. However, you must understand that by joining us, you mark yourself as an enemy to the Tal Shiar. Hakiv and his people will see you as a threat, and there isn't anything they won't do to stop you. Are you ready to accept that? Good.
Amen.
You should get yourself down to Lieutenant Delatham. You can get a uniform from him if you want to change out of those civilian clothes. You can also have your ship modified. We can't get you into a more powerful vessel yet, but we can change the appearance of your ship if you want. When you're done, return to your ship. I should have your first assignment ready and sent to your ship by then.
Congratulations, Lieutenant.
Let's head out. This is operative.
Your mini-map shows you where your objectives are. An arrow will appear on the mini-map if you are far away from your objective.
Let's take our personal uniform thing here. Do we that part? Oh, I can't. I can go out there. Careful on one time. How is not what's up for now? On. And there's you had to see one stick in it. Yep. Executan doctrina de no. Don't places con
Hello
going to
again.
what how to do.
Now that you're settling in, I wanted to speak with you about what our overall goals will be. First and foremost, we are looking for a new planet to call home. Tamer and his crew are handling that search. While the search continues, I am working on any possible alliances that we can make with the Federation and the Klingon Empire. We will need allies if we are to proceed. Your task will be the protection and recovery of other Romulans spread throughout this sector. We are
Are there
finding
many
more
other
by the day.
colonies?
Some have already joined us, but others do not believe in our cause. It will be up to you and your crew to protect these colonies from the Tal Shiar and to recruit anyone willing to assist us. Do you have any questions? If not, I would suggest you return to your ship. Tamer will have his orders ready for you.
Oh, return to my
Sounds like we've got our orders. If you're ready, I can beam you back to the ship. However, before that, I need to ask a favor. I have a sister. Her name is Rena Kev. She and I were separated a long time ago. I want to try to find her. As we're doing our missions, could you try to ask about Rena? Thanks.
I will do what I can bring you back to you.
I am working on any possible alliances that we can make with the Federation and the Klingon.
I want to try to find her.
Most missions can be turned in remotely. Hold the X button to bring
All
up your
set to
Captain
go, I
Commands
trust.
menu.
Good. There
And
is a lot
select
to
Turn
do.
In
Your first
to
target is
report to
already
the
under
contact
attack by
and
the
turn in
Tal
the
Shiar.
mission.
There's no time to lose. Greetings.
Congratulations, Lieutenant.
Have been in by Republic Commander. There is victory and this is the another screen. This is the another recording. This is the another recording for you. In startrek Conan on the ps4. That's a recruit.
If we're going to have a chance at breaking away...
That's a recruit. Roman Republic. Engineer officer. We will do the next mission. From the ashes. The headaches. That'll be part 2. For your stream. I will see you in the next one. Peace out. Yes, rocket. And remember to subscribe. And touch the like button. In 3, 2, 1. That's right. Remember rocket. And I will see you in the next one. Bye for now.